Hey guys, it's Calivers32 Special again. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. In the first video I did on my Smith & Wesson M&P Shield in 40 Smith & Wesson, I mentioned that I ran a variety of ammo through the pistol. Well, here is a selection of what I've used. Primarily, the one I've used the most is Blazer Brass and the Remington UMC. Simply because it's inexpensive target ammo. I just recently picked up this Cellular and Bellet. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And I've just run 100 rounds of that through the pistol. And then 20 rounds each of Federal Hydra-Shok, Hornady, XTP, Remington Ultra Defense for compact handguns, Spear Gold Dot for short barrel, and Federal HST. I have not had a single issue with Blazer or Remington, nor did I have any issues with the Hydra-Shok or the XTP. I did, out of 100 rounds of Cellular, or S&B, we'll just call it that because I can pronounce that, I had one issue, and we'll see here the gun is open, no magazine, and the chamber is clear. Where I had one time at the range where I fired the slide lock back. I didn't think I had spent the entire magazine because I didn't think I had fired that many. I tipped the gun back, and I could look in and I could see rounds in the magazine. So I don't know if I had accidentally come up with my thumb and hit the the slide lock under recoil, or if there was something to do with the mechanics of the firearm. And it happened with all three, it's happened with all three magazines. So I don't think it's a magazine issue, or if it's something to do with the ammo. I don't know. I'm more willing to bet it's me, especially because after that would happen, I would look. It would be, still have ammo, quick slingshot, and the gun would keep going. So, whatever it wasn't a permanent issue. When I get my concealed carry permit, I'm probably going to stick with the Hydra-Shok, simply because I've heard good things about it as a defensive ammo. Being this is a 40 caliber, I have run exclusively 180 grain rounds through it. Advantage of 40 caliber versus disadvantage. Advantage of, say, 9mm versus disadvantage. I think it really comes down to what your tastes are. I like 40 simply because I don't really have a good reason behind it. I never fell in love with 9mm. Well, someday I will eventually own a 9mm pistol, just because it'll be part of the collection. Disadvantage. The Blazer is, and then the S&B as well, for 180 grain, 50 rounds, $17 a box. For a 9mm, you could probably get that down around 10. So, if ammo price is a concern to you, 40 might not be the option for you. Energy difference, or quote unquote knockdown power in a defensive situation. With proper ammo choice, placement is going to be more important than the caliber, especially out of the short barrel of a compact or concealable handgun. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say to you guys. That's where I definitely need to pick up more of each of these defensive ammos and run them through again. This time being more diligent about how I'm holding to make sure that the malfunctions I had were not me. I'm relatively new to handguns still. This is my first handgun, although I do have more on the list that I want. Any of you guys out there that are serious gun guys, I'm sure you can relate. There's always something on the list that you'll want. But so basically, yeah, that's just kind of the ammo choices I've used. I would say that these M&Ps are pretty reliable, and I wouldn't shy away from any particular kind of ammo simply because of quote-unquote reputation or whatnot. I would definitely, if you're gonna, if you're gonna practice with it, use what you can afford. If you're gonna carry, I highly suggest thoroughly testing in your particular handgun, and make sure you are, the person carrying it is the one doing the testing. These rounds seem to be loaded a little hotter than these, and it was a noticeable recoil difference. I'm not overly recoil sensitive, so it didn't bother me, but I did notice. So if whoever is going to be carrying needs to do the testing to make sure that they're okay with how the ammo feels, how the gun feels with that particular ammo. Anyhow, guys, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a wonderful night. Hey guys, I want to say thank you for stopping by the channel. If you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. It all helps. Drop a comment. You can either drop a comment on a video if you have questions about a topic, have suggestions for a topic, or you think I'm dead wrong and you want to tell me why. I'm cool with any of those. You also can go to the discussion portion of the page itself if you want to drop general channel comments. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Calaveras32Special, and also now on gunchannels.com at Calaveras32Special. Working on getting my product up over there as well. I encourage you to visit Gun Channels. It's an online community of like-minded individuals where topics covered over anything from firearms to politics to movies to just about anything. There's a lot, there's a 24-hour live lobby chat over there, and the topics range all gambits. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night.